Hello, it's Tuesday, and I've got a new Girls Frontline event called Halting Station. In this one, it's about Shavnaya. This doll. This doll's body has no skin. You can see the doll joints. Hello, hello, Woodcastle. So we're gonna see what this story is about. And I didn't stream the first event, but she was there. She was like this doll that was just in this building or something, and Suomi and her people just took her along. Yeah. So, we'll find out what happens in this one, so let's get started. As always, I won't read any of the lines the dolls say. I wonder if there's voice acts. After fending off the creepy doll, oh, it's the continuation. After fending off the creepy doll, Ulrid leads the dolls on a preliminary cleanup of the remaining elids and sentries in the ruins of the thermal power plant. They intend to take temporary shelter inside the ruins. So in the previous story, there's like this group of T-dolls, and they're just like on their own. They're like nomads. And then they find this this thermal power plant and decide to check it out. And then there were like these defense spots or something, and they took them out, and yeah, they took over. Wow. Suomi and a couple of other dolls ventured out in search of resources. Shivnaya, who has not made up her mind about staying or leaving, remains put for now. Currently she's pacing back and forth in the room. It's over, guys. There's no voice. It's so sad. She sits down on the bed. Apparently this doll was KSVT in the first game, but I don't remember getting that. Maybe they added it after I stopped playing the first game. Oh no, the biggest offense, not remembering the commander. Shivnaya utters as she thumps her head repeatedly. I don't remember this person. Might have been one of the mechanics. She's got a wrench. Shivnaya looks up to find a startled Rosalind standing at the door with her toolbox in hand. Yeah, she also talks funny. But in like a cringe teenager way, I guess, or a chunibyo. Shivnaya relaxes a bit, then breaks into a smile. She sits down in the chair following Rosalind's guide. Oh, you know what I can do? I can show the last movie from the first event, maybe, if it's there. Duchovny falls silent and Rosalind refrains from speaking further. The room is filled only with the clinking of tools fixing the body. No, her joint's not ready. She's gonna break apart when she goes out. Zhivnaev dodges Rosalind's attempt to catch her arm with a nifty maneuver, then promptly runs out of sight. Rosalind shakes her hand in dismay and begins to pack up her tools. Oh, combat. Bam. I did roll, I do have her. And since they're low level, we can leave it to the AI thing. Yeah, for this they remove all the extra stuff. There's only 9 nodes. There's some story nodes in between. Just this one story node here. And all the other ones have combat. Let's see if I can look at the video from last time. Where would it be? That's not this. It should have been here, but it's not. I don't know. I don't know how to find the events. Is it this? No, I don't think it's this. I don't know. Guess we don't get to see the previous event. Oh wait, no, there's their past events. It's low. And when are they gonna release it? I'll just keep continuing. Let's see the others. Now Dush is here. Just battling. Maybe they'll talk after. This is lesson back then. Sniping.
これで好きなことをする時間ができましたね。
Alred and the group have just returned to the hideout after cleaning up a sizable area within the thermal plant. A giant rock blocking the river in her neural cloud. It's just a metaphor or something, or a neural cloud. She's gonna ask everyone what to do. Then after she's done helping everyone, then she leaves. She's a wish machine. Alred sinks into her thoughts. Litara turns her head to look at her. The very moment their eyes meet, Litara realizes what the other has on their mind. What are they thinking? Amidst Bush of Nair's puzzle stare, Litara forcefully pulls Alred aside and scribbles something on a piece of paper. Wish for her to stay? How does she know? Litara's eyes widen in the silent objection against Alred, then lower in defeat. She wants to see the commander. Litara writes down these words solemnly in her note. I don't remember seeing her. Let's look at the Girls Frontline wiki. See, in Girls Frontline, she's WKP. A handgun? What? Really? She's got a machine gun now, though. Well, she's got a Galil arm. In the first game, she's using a WKP. It's weird. They can change weapons? I can't believe it. Oh, WKP stands for Walther Camp Pistol. I think meant combat pistol. That's what camp means, right? Combat. I'm gonna visit Suomi. Suomi loves heavy metal. You think a thermal plant server will have music files? Stress relief toys. What kind of stress relief toy does she want? Rubber pig? Oh, one she has is falling apart. You hear that squeaking sound? How about a fidget spinner? Bubble wraps. Have you tried slime gel before? The Shivnat tilts her head perplexed and stares thoughtfully at Orid. Looking at Dashivna, scrambling to gesticulate her true thoughts with her whole body, Litara gives a heartfelt smile. Yeah, it should be safe. They destroyed the defense system, right? Now it's just the firewalls or whatever is left. You don't have to kill anything, you just need to get to the end in 6 turns. You just manually make Peppy go to it. Or she's pretty close. I can just get Peppy on it. Another battle?
What's this?
What was this? Yes, Tuesday. Hello, Sultan. Thank you for the 8-month subscription. Maybe we're doing the Girls Frontline story, but there's still no voice acting in the event. I think they only had voice acting in the first event. Now there's no more voice acting. It's over. Alright, they finally released the Dark Winter version of Girls Frontline 2 on Steam. And now you can farm your hours on Steam. Yeah, no voice acting. It means you'll be silent a lot of the time.
これがあなたの最後の輝き。これは決意の重さだ。ショータイム。みんな上げていくよ。
The Dark Winter is supposed to be global or something? I don't know. I think it's North America. Maybe some other regions too. The other is Halting. I think there were 10 nodes in total. It was like 9 battle nodes and 1 story node. Seems like I felt like the last battle had no story. But that just means we can finish it faster. Because we don't have to read the story. But there's no story to read.
これがあなたの最後の輝き。これは決意の重さだ。ショータイム。イエーイ。今行くよ。落ちて隕石のように。
I would change the costume to a witch maid thing. Wait, this conveyor doesn't move that zone. Inside the thermal plant server room, Dutch now successfully decrypts the server's locked storage space. Was easy peasy. Communication logs. Last message received 3 months. Well, Litara said it was abandoned at least 2 years ago. But who's communicating to this plant? Bishop now downloads the comm logs and dives back into the storage, rummaging through it. Humanity is awesome. Looking at the massive database, Bishop Nash scratches her head. Voice act? No, I can't do that. Why don't you do it? Why does this plant have all this stuff? She found heavy metal rock. Bishop now opens the target path to find a long list of audio files. I only read the lines that aren't said by the dolls, like this. Because the game's supposed to have voice acting, but they didn't do it. Why didn't they do it? I wonder if they still have the Chinese voices. I can't change it right now. I'm gonna listen to Corroding the Soul with Flowing Scars. Shivna links up with the speaker in the server room and starts playing the file, unleashing a blast of powerful tunes. Huh? Shivna closes the file instinctively. Heavy metal sounds intense. The thought of soul meat, Shivna breaks into a smile as she unpauses the music with the volume turned down. Who knows if she listened to music or not. Amidst the powerful tunes, Shivna revisits the catalog of excerpts of artistic and societal creations of mankind. She glances over music, film, literature before finally coming to rest over art. The lead singer's low, husky voice screams out a shocking verse, bringing Dushavna back to her senses. So I can't read them out loud because I don't know, it's gonna take longer to read it all. I remember the first event or the second event, it took like forever to get through it. Maybe that story was just extra long. Dushavna's way back to their hideout. Suddenly our comm receives a notification. Lotta? Yeah, she's got the M1 Super 90? She needs help. Was Lotta in the first game? I don't think she was. No, she wasn't. This one's kill all enemies. Let the AI do it.
これがあなたの最後の輝き。これは決意の重さだ。ショータイム。みんなあげてサンキュー。
And that be this. There's 4 of them. I should have at least killed 5. 5 on one turn. After fending off the E-list, Dashevna and Lada start checking the supplies to be transferred back to their hideout. Now if we finish this fast, we can do a story one. Main story. Lada whispers at Dashevna, who has her head buried in the junk. Lost in her own thoughts, Dashevna did not hear Lada's quiet gratitude. She's the wish machine. He wants to restart the experimental farm. Crazy. Can they do it? Seeing Lada, oh look, there's a spelling mistake. Her name's missing a T. Lada gets confused. Dashevna rushes to explain. Lada stands up nervously and tugs at Dashevna, who is carrying the parts bin and heading out the door. Dashevna loses her balance and bumps into the shelves behind her. Shaken, the bottles and cans on the shelves topple over like dominoes. Falling one after another into the trolley, the two are using to haul the supplies. The freshly lubricated trolley conveniently slides away, hitting squarely the valve of the water pipe on the wall. With the sound of splashing liquid, a stream of dirty water accumulated in the pipe for who knows how long pours directly into the trolley. Here, now they got a trolley of dirty water. Now the supplies are all ruined. Lada and Dashevna rush over the trolley to check on it. It's dirty, gooey water? Glue? Borax? What's borax? What's borax? Slime. Oh no, they're gonna squish glue. Borax is a powdery white substance known as sodium borate. What does it do? It's the household cleaner. Hmm. We're on 1-6. It goes up to 1-9. Oh look, it's story time. So I think we're gonna get through this story really fast. Seems there's This event isn't really that long. It's just Dush of Naya going around granting people wishes. Tara opens the door to Orid's room in their hideout. The dolls inside are completely oblivious to her presence. She's making her own slime? What did she do to her slime? Tara walks into the room and peeks in to see what the gang is up to. Oh no, they got their slimes dirty. They're using dirty water, that's why it's brown. Tara reaches out and pokes at the rigid mass in front of Ulrich, then squeezes the gooey puddle in front of the Shivnaya, ultimately bypasses Lotus entirely. What does she mean by this? Hers is contaminated? Chuckling crowd looks back only to find Rosalind leaning against the door, gazing at them with a smirk. Lana quickly scans the room for any potential hiding spot. Failing to do so, she desperately presses her head down. Patient? Her. Isn't her arm still broken? Oh, she's not. Who's she gonna fix? Lada. He wishes for her patients to not leave. Bathilde emerges from the doorway and peers into the room with a puzzled expression. Rosalind shrugs in response. Yeah, they were transporting supplies, now they're making slimes. Maybe. I don't know. She wants a forklift. Is she forklift certified? I mean, I think they drove some machine last time, didn't they? I think they just turned it on and let it crash into the door. They made a giant hole or something. Rosalind gives a gentle smile to a worried Lana. No Lana? Look, we're almost done. Just 3 more nodes. And then we'll go back to the main story. We'll do 1 chapter. There's still enemies here. Thought they killed them all. Or is it just elids? How are elids always coming in?
星々よ、これがあなたの最後の輝き。これは決意の重さだ。みんな上げて今いくよ。星々よ、未来は定まった。
In the ruins of the thermal power plant, Dushev now clears their surrounding enemies with Bathild. The two make their way to the facility in the underground experimental farm. Bathild tinkers with the abandoned forklift parked in the corner while Dushev now stands a short distance away, keeping guard. It's the forklift. Busted. What a shame. What's she gonna wish for? So in the previous event, they found out this place was trying to grow stuff in this contaminated zone, and then it did work. I don't know if they're gonna do the same or not. Seems they want to restart it though. Want to restart the experimental farm. Of now stares determinedly at Bethel, causing her to curl up her shoulders uncomfortably, as if trying to avoid her gaze. She also wished to restart the underground facility. Slightly embarrassed that Bethel hastily wraps up the conversation, attempts to dive back into the repairs. Out of nowhere, she senses a strong gust of wind. Of habit, Bethel looks over to see what's going on. Just in time to meet Dusha now meet her earnest eyes. It's too early to give up. Clearly these dolls will find a way to reduce the collapse radiation. second last node. You can either press the switch to go through the middle or go around. What will the AI do? The AI is gonna hit the switch. But they can't move the dolls in the right order. Nothing. They're jamming weird stuff into the cooling tower. Collapse radiation booster, huh? Oh no, the protective measure document is corrupted. They're gonna accidentally turn on the defense and then everyone dies. Oh, this is the last node. It's only been an hour. In the ruins of the thermal plant cooling tower, Bathilde and Deshevna are working on a device while their forklift is parked behind them, appearing a bit lonely. Are they turning on the safety or turning off the safety? Deshevna and Bathilde run up to the lever, which is not far away. Deshevna holds on the lever with both hands and Bathilde nods to her. Deshevna pulling it down, the machinery inside the wall starts emitting a muffled noise, generating a mild vibration around the area. I guess it's not working. Bathilda and Deshivna arrive below the maintenance hatch, but its elevation is such that even on their tiptoes they still can't reach it. It's too high. Deshivna crouches down, holding her hand out for Bathilda to step on and climb onto her shoulder, then shakily stands up. Wonder what's up there. Bathilda pops open the maintenance hatch skillfully, bracing herself against its edge to probe in. Transmission got jammed. What happened? She fell in the machine. Bathilda feels her footing falter and her body plummets. Despite her best efforts to hold on to the maintenance hatch, she still falls to the ground. Huh? What happened? Treasure's guarding dragon? What is that? Oh no, an automaton's awake. Opening the maintenance hatch is not proper procedure. The reclamation expert Phantom lunges at them both. Deshivna immediately pushes Bathilda out of the way and dives into the opposite direction herself to prevent either of them from being targeted. However, the two are separated as a result. Deshivna fires at the reclamation expert. One v1, let's go. Oh, I fought that in the supply mode. So that's what it was. The reclamation expert? Looks weird. Looks like some crushing thing with turrets. Pesticide sprinkler. Oh, and there's also enemies here. Let's see how the AI handles it. Oh, I died in one shot. That was easy. Under Deshivna has fired, the reclamation expert Phantom's movement have become less flexible than before. Deshivna hides behind cover, looking for an opportunity for her next pot shot. Before she can get ready, the reclamation expert Phantom comes charging towards her cover, shattering it. Deshivna doesn't fully avoid the impact and tumbles out of the way. Oh no, she's gonna get pesticide sprinkled on her. Deshivna drops to the ground, following her move to avoid the impact. She can feel several metallic objects flying right past her, plunging into the gaps of the reclamation expert's chassis and restricting its movement. Bullets perforate the reclamation expert's armor, which protects its core control module. Seizing the opportunity, Ulrich plunges her sword into the gap, slicing off half of its core. Lada quickly runs to Bathilda, while the remaining trio stands guard, keeping the reclamation expert Phantom at bay. With half of its core module missing, reclamation expert appears to be in disarray and begins to sputter in place and babble incoherently. Broken. Reclamation expert suddenly charges in the direction of no one. Everyone watching the reclamation expert violently smashes in the wall of the cooling tower and comes to a halt. The metallic wall panels cave in, with sections falling off to reveal the inner mechanisms. Oh, is the tower breaking? Then a low rumble. Floor and walls start to visibly vibrate. The control device next to the wall emitting a beeping sound. It's gonna blow up. The Phil climbs up the wall by scaling over the reclamation expert, then peers into the crumbling panels. Oh nice, it unjammed the device. Amazing. What a coincidence. Yeah, if you want to fix a machine, just hit it hard enough. Always works. Bishop now messily recounts to Ulrid and the others how she and Bethil went from repairing the forklift to repairing environmental device A. And then fixed by hitting hard. It's less radiation, yippee. Tamara carefully writes down what she wants to say on a piece of paper. Ulrid pauses for a brief moment, carefully chooses her words and speaks with a solemn expression. Yeah, we didn't get to see Suomi, for shame. Only talk about her, how she likes heavy metal music. Shevna holds back tears as she speaks. Lutara writes down her words and gently pats her on the shoulder. Ulrid reaches out and pats her on the head. What's her wish? Can the wish machine fulfill its own wish? Great new neural records. Ulrid wraps Lutara and Deshevna into her arms in one fell swoop, then waves at Lada and Bethild. Resolute, Lada forcefully drags Bethild with her, and eventually the five of them embrace each other in a messy hug. Unfortunately, Ulrid's terminal rings up, disrupting the warm moment. Lada's gone. Oh no. Rosalind's gentle voice emanates from the comm terminal. Wants her patients to stay put. Order wraps Latara and Deshevna in her arms in one fell swoop, then waits at Laura and Bethel. Laura smiles and as she watches upon her companions, all dirtied up and heading for their hideout. She wants to write letters again. It's over? It's over. That only took an hour. So now we can do the main story. First let me see what those tickets were. Are they actually supply tickets? Oh, can't check now. I can use them later. Okay, to the main story. Which I need energy for. I think I finished this year. Last time we were on chapter 6. We traveled and then we got Vepli, yippee. Chapter 7. Quite a lot. Another hour and a half maybe. And this time it does have voice. Where's Vepli?
Target 確認。イエーイ！着地成功！
The Bellflea Type 1. I just call it a spider.
星々よ。
But there is an actual spider, I mean.
これがあなたの最後の輝き。これは決意の重さだ。みんな上げていくよ。ショータイム。
You just blow up like that.
落ち隕石のように。 これで好きなことをする時間ができましたね。
It's just battles. What's the Elmo? You can see the Elmo in the background. Wow, teamwork. What's she thinking? Why is she distracted? What could she be thinking about? Perfect. 13. Oh, there's an evacuation line. Okay, they're all high level. They won't die that quick.
未来 来は定まった。未来は定まった。
I won't die that quick, right? I won't even shoot at the machine guns.
次はシャープリーの時間だ。行くわ。
What's wrong with her? She's spacing out.
なんてことない勝利だが、休む理由にはちょうどいいだろ。
After leaving the underground channel that night, we drive along a barely navigable highway towards Saga's place. Saga showing us the way the Elmo manages to leave the collapsed storm behind before it gets worse.
へえ、このデカブツ、なかなか小回りが利くじゃない。
コーラップスストーム内に長時間滞在しなければ、
The
起動
voice
基地内は
acting.
十分安全よ。
真面目な話、売る気はない？
She wants me to sell my home.
売ってグリーンエリアに行くの？
一回り小さいのでもこと足りるじゃない。
I get a small MPV. Where will I keep all my
その
domes?
余ったお金で集落の建物を改造すれば、れっきとした拠点になるわよ。私たちの集落ではまさに
私のような金づるを？
そうは言ってないわ。
あなたたちの集落はもう…
ええ、前の石の山を右に曲がれば。
グローザ、右折。
了解。
The Elmo makes a turn. A semi-underground district comprised of abandoned buildings gradually comes into view.
そ
Who's
の
Vepley?
人形の権限譲渡は完了してる。メイリンが組対をメンテナンス。
メイリン、あの信頼できるメカニックさん。
ええ、
メカニックだけってわけじゃないんでしょ？見たところ
She does everything. Wow.
ええ、彼女は非常に優秀な広報幕僚でもある。
歓迎するわ。でもどうして？
長距離の旅行を計画してるの。その前に私のメカニック兼広報幕僚をゆっくりと休ませてあげたくてね。あなたたちの集落におすすめの娯楽施設はない？
Mailing's my mechanic cum adjutant.
残念だけど、そこまで大きい集落じゃないの。娯楽施設。そうね。集落の北西方向に
Sand
そう
skiing.
低くない丘があるわ。
Yeah, who needs snow to go
子
skiing? You
供た
just
ち
need
が
some sand.
時々そこで砂滑りをしてる。それかメイリンと呼ばれるメカニック兼広報幕僚様。
それが娯楽？果物があるの？
あなたならサービスしてあげる。他の闇ブローカーよりだいぶ安くするわよ。
わかったわ。フルーツ狩りはやめておく。も
やめてよ。大したことでもあるまいし、売るために植えてるんだから。輸送費が…
その気持ちが価格に反映されることを願うわ。
そうそう。まさかこんなに早く着くなんて。
悪いけど起動基地で処理することがあるの。数分で済むから後で追いかけるわ。
へえ、なら私は…
グローザ、ネメシスとキャロリックは？
休憩室にいるわ。
二人にサージャを起動基地の入り口まで案内させて。サージャ。
助かるわ。あなた
Wait,
の
does
起
she
動基地
pronounce
複雑
the
なんだ
G
も
as
ん。
a soft G?
私一人じゃ到底出られそうにもないし。 隊長さん、彼女たちはいつ着くの？
3分以内よ。
へえ、なら指令室の前で。
分かったわ。
いきなりフルーツを買おうとしたり、ここにとどまろうとしたり。
メイリンと約束したのよ。ここで彼女を休ませるわ。それから歓迎会をやろう。グローザ、悪いんだけど、あなたとメイリ
welcome party
ンで
now?
コルフェンとベプリーの歓迎会を準備し、コルフェン、チョコレートは好きかしら？ベプリーの好みはわからないし、倉庫にいくつか物資があったでしょ？
人形が食べ物を食した後の処理は大変なのよ。
You dolls even need to eat.
コルフェンとベブリーに一定額の購買リストを提出させて、
エルモ号のメンバーがこれだけ増えた。
22ヶ月ぶりかしら。あれ以来人形の数は
Had
減
a
り続け
bigger
ていた
crew?
わ。最終的に私とネメシスの二人編成のまま2073
How
年
big was this
5月
crew?
3日から 2074
But then
年
where,
1月
where,
4日
where
ま
did
で
the crew go? Why did it shrink?
そして
Why did people
同
leave?
年4
Why
月14日にキャロリックが正
did
式に
people
加
leave
入
the
した。
crew?
それを聞いてるんじゃなくて、グローザ、
そうね。
コルフェンが何を経験したのかはわからないけど、彼女の第11両語科学防護隊がバリア軍の襲撃を受けたのよ。ロレンが編成。
Rhoda shifts her gaze.
戦術人形としてコルフェンには現在の戦闘局面及び敵味方の能力差をより重視してもらいたいところね。
コルフェンには時間が必要なの、グローズ。人形は人間と違って外見年齢からは心理年齢を推測できない。どんなメンタルを与えられていようと、結局は時間の中で
医療人形はチームでの作戦時の要となるのよ。
以前のメンバーと比べればコルフェンの挙動は大した問題じゃないわ。これまでは無反応
Did
だ
I
ったの
fire
に
the other members? Is that why the crew disappeared?
まさかエルモ号のメンバーが増えたこと。
そうかもね。
なら人間のやり方で慣れてもらいましょう。エルモ号の安否と歓迎会、価格を交渉し終える頃にはメイリンの方もリモールディングパターンの調整を終えているはず
I
よ。
have no idea what the remolding
そ
pattern
したら
is.
一緒に果物を買って軌道基地に戻って歓迎会の準備を片付けましょう。全員でもちろんコルフェンが車上にいないときはヘレナはキャロリックに頼むしかないわ。なん
Perhaps she recalls handling tricky matters in the past, or perhaps my words somehow managed to reassure her. But Rosa suddenly regains her calm. She remains standing quietly on the spot.
久しぶりのアップルパイと行きましょう。頼めるかしら、隊長殿。
ごめんなさい、指揮官。
She wasn't listening.
そのアップルパイがダメならカップケーキでもいいわ
Bean
よ。
soup? Can
もちろんビーンスープ
I
に
eat some baked bean soup? Hello, Billy. Are you Eepy?
わかったわ。
The cute Billy is Eepy.
それじゃあ出発しましょう。
I'm gonna try to get through this chapter 7. 15 minutes later. Leaving the Elmo behind, Saja leads me, Groza, and Vepli towards the semi-underground district. Kofne is following not far behind. Haphazard buildings on both sides form a barrier that shields the area from the sandstorm outside. The streets crisscross chaotically, and we soon start coming across people. There's people here. It is already nighttime, but the settlement shows no sign of settling down.
私は後から来たから少し郊外に住んでるの。少々歩く。
価格は確認できたの？
何を買うかによるわね。今の空の様子だと明日はコーラップスストームが来る。みんな建物の補強で忙しい。
コーラップスストーム？集落は普通それを避けて建てるものでしょ？
These people love living in collapsed storms.
それも浄化プロジェクトの問題よ。浄化エリアは汚染エリアに拡大し続けてるし、 汚染エリア自体の状況も悪化してるわ。集落の建設に適したコーラプスストームはそう頻繁に起こらないわ。重要なのはロレンの人間がたどり着けない場所だってこと。
ロレンの人間。
汚染エリアの自由に慣れてしまうとロレンのやつらの干渉は耐え難いでしょうね。
ロレンが私たちの命なんて気にするはずないじゃない。半年前付近の集落に住んでた人間がロレンの医療部隊に遭遇したらしいわ。コーラプスストームの時に家を占拠され全員。
Was it her team? Did her team throw some people out? And then they died? Hoffney suddenly grows agitated. She stops in her tracks and glares at Saja with great vitriol. Body is stiff and her fists are clenched.
どうしたの？
コルフェンちゃん、怒った？
Is she mad?
ベプリーの新曲聴いてみない？海がテーマなんだ。コルフェンちゃん
Listen to Vepli's new song.
さっき道でずっと練習してたの。それじゃあベプリーのパフォーマンス始まるよ。ご主人もちゃんと聞いててね。
ちょっと待って、ご主人？私のこと？
Yeah, me. I'm the master. I'm so confused by Kaufney's reaction when Vepli suddenly addresses me, so I fail to respond immediately.
この呼び方嫌だった？サージャも嫌いだって。それなら名前で呼ぼうか？
いいえ、指揮官でいいわ。
了解、指揮官。それじゃあベプリ
Now
ー
she's
始める
calling
ね。
Commander. Everyone. And person wrapped in dirty rags stumbles off an alleyway all of a sudden. His face is largely obscured by a hood. Probably due to some kind of ailment on his left leg, he walks with a limp that gives him more leftward momentum, and ends up bumping into Vepli. Groza reaches out to keep her from falling over. Hey,
気をつけて。
don't hit my Vepli.
ありがとう。
After running into Vepli, the man simply freezes rigidly in place instead of turning to check on her. He is still facing the same way, his face utterly blank. Who's that?
クリフィウムだ。今日は調子が良さそう。
If she knows
外
him.
に出られたんだね。あれ？クリフィウム、外に出られたのに嬉しくないの？
Vepli checks Crifium's emotion coefficient and questions him solemnly. Crifium gives no answer. Who is this guy? The man named Crifium shows absolutely no reaction to Saja or Vepli. Saja scratches her head, then fishes out a supply pack from her bag and shoves it into Crifium's hand.
はい、これ星ネズミと綺麗な水よ。
He accepts the supply pack robotically and without protest, then turns and shuffles off in the direction of the exit. After watching Crifium stumble away, I try to change the subject.
あれはエリットによるもの？
ええ、ここへ来て半年になるわ。最初は軽症で大金で薬を買ってたんだ
Is
け
he
ど
becoming a
効
monster?
果がなくてね。今じゃ猛録しちゃってるわよ。私たちのような長年汚染エリアに暮らす人間は体に多少なりともコーラプス放射性物質を。
Other than giving the man named Crifium a good long look, Kaufney has given no reaction. Good. Subject change successfully. I sigh in relief. Follow the flow of the conversation.
彼の言うイモールとは何？
Who's in more?
ああ、付近の比較的大きな
エリット少女を緩和する。つまりエリットワクチン？
A vaccine?
そういったものは
特殊なルートがあるのかもよ。私たちの集落にもエリット少女に。
怪しいわね。
さあね、 あのクリフィウムも悲惨よ。さっき話したロレンの医療部隊の被害に遭ったの。
Aja stares into space as she recalls Crifium's past. Somehow ended up talking about this again.
ああ、そういえばサジャ、あなたの家はどこなの？
第11領後科学防護隊ですか。
そうだったかしら。よく覚えてないけど、そんな感じの名前だったと思うわ。
第11領後科学防護隊なんですね。
Hoffney exclaims so loudly that everyone working to reinforce buildings around us stops and stares at us. Completely oblivious to the attention she has attracted, Hoffney storms up to Sadra, who is pulled abruptly back to reality from down memory lane.
クリフィウム、あいつはどこに行っ
And
た
now
の？
she's gonna go kill him now.
それって座標を聞いてるの？大体の方。
Hoffney's gaze falls on each of us in turn, lingering slightly longer on me and Groza. Then she turns and starts walking in the opposite direction. Where's she going? Hoffney's unstuck.
ゴルフェ隊長。
Rosa grabs hold of Hoffney, but Hoffney still doesn't look back. Vepley is about to go after her when Saja finally comes to her senses and pulls Vepley back. She shakes her head with embarrassment at Vepley and me. Vepley looks towards Hoffney in confusion.
あなたを引き止めるつもりはないのよ。ゴルフェ、クリフィウムの向かった集落はロレンと関係してる。
指揮官。
Hoffney molds in silence for a long time as she tries to keep her emotions under control.
私。
And beeping. Hoffney stops talking as she is interrupted by the sudden comms notification.
こんにちは。
Who's calling?
指揮官、レプリーさんの権限移行申請が承諾されました。リモールディングパターンはまだ調整中ですが、その。
Problem?
何があったの？
わかりません。ネメシスさんとケロリックさんのリモールディングパターンでは完全に問題を特定できません。
分かったわ。グローザ。
起動基地へ戻ります。中枢エリアで待ってるね、ゴルフェ。起動基地、中枢エリア。
He shakes up Rosa's grip on her arm, makes for the elbow.
レプリー、ゴルフェのそばにいてあげて。それからあなたのリモールディングパターンを調整してもらう。
了解。
Hoffney catches up with Hoffney and follows her with the light truck.
ゴルフェンちゃんってリズム感とってもいいよね。歩調もリズミカルなんだもん。ほら、1232223。
今回は私が謝る番ね。
いいえ、私も驚いたわ。
実はね、あなたに奴らが何者なのか調査してほしかったの。さっきは聞かれたからとっさに説明しちゃったんだけど。
とにかく
それなら先に温室に行きましょう。
In the central hub of the Elmo, with the test completed, a frazzled Mailing holds onto the bugging equipment and is preparing to find the necessary parts in the storeroom.
待って、ゴルフェン、ここで待ってて。原因が分かったの。パーツを探すのに時間がかかるんだ。見つけたらすぐに戻ってくるから待っててね。はい。
Ming runs off in a rush, even bumping into a machine in the corner on her way.
よかった。壊れてない。ゴルフェン、待っててね。先に休憩室に行っててもいいよ。ヘレナさんなんだけど、時間があったらケロリックさんとベプリ。わかりました。
Hoffney finds herself all alone in the central hub. She eyes the almost operations interface, which has been left unlocked, and hesitates. She looks out and slowly takes a good look around her.
ありがとうございます。
Her gaze shifts back to the operations interface. With a few taps, she brings up the index of dolls serving on board the Elmo Fadi. Access history from resolving Vepley's authorization issues. Delete. Man hovers over the screen. Her own name and photograph are displayed on the interface. Fingers brush over her profile softly. When she presses the delete button, a secondary interface pops up.
もし権限パスワードが設定されてたら
Password is
私は
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Her hand hesitates over the yes. After a long pause, she presses the button. She freed herself. It's over.
まったくここ
Regret, relief, resolve. Hoffney has never shown such a complex expression.
ごめんなさい。でもこれが正しい選択なの。
It's loud enough. She repeats the sentence as to convince herself.
そう。これこそ
I need to make the game
私の
louder.
選ぶべき道なんだ。ヘレナちゃん。
In Coffney, Helena dashes over and hides behind her.
髪の毛引っ張る。やだ。
Shades Vapley.
どうしたんですか？ゴルフェンがいい。ベプリいらない。
I believe she hates Vapley.
ベプリーと遊んでるんです。遊ばない。キャロリック止めない。遊ばない。
Helena grips Coffney tightly. Coffney tries to pry her hands off but cannot free herself.
それなら綺麗な石を探してきますから待っててもらえませんか？あ、ちっちゃい石。
Pebbles.
ゴルフェちっちゃい。ごめんなさい。約束してたのにすっかり忘れてました。
Was she gonna get some
すぐ
pebbles
に買
before?
ってきますからね。うん。ここで待っててくださいね。
That's her excuse to leave. Helena finally lets go and Coffney smooths out the wrinkles on her clothes. She brushes past Helena and leaves the central hub. And then she left Helena right there. Yeah. 7-3. Okay, there's exactly 10 more nodes. It's already been 30 minutes going through 3 nodes. A lot of storage.
こんなものかしら。
アップルパイとチョコレートブラウニーがオーブンに入ってるわ。オレンジジュースも休憩室廊下の突き当たりのフリーザーで冷やしてある。倉庫のリボンが補充できてない。増加も湿気ていて使
How
い
did
物
our
にならない
fireworks get
わ。
wet?
その代わりにキャロリックが煙幕もう試したらしいわ。内部の強刺激性化学物質を無害な染料に取り替えたそうよ。スイッチを入れると色とりどりの煙が噴出されるの。
よし、あらかた準備できたわ。みんなを指令室に呼んで。オレンジジュースはネメシスに持ってきてもらいましょう。
わかったわ。
そういえばメイリンからの報告
Where
がない
did
わ
Mei Ling
ね。
go?
リモールディングパターンは調整しよう。
Rosa looks grave as she stands before the main terminal.
指揮官コルフェンの名前が起動基地の通信
Oh
攻撃
no,
力から
Coffney's
消失している
gone.
わ。
Just vanish. I immediately pick up my communicator and try to call Kaufman. All cuts off before
こ
long.
の定時を通信ルートが切断されてるの？グローザ、起動基地の監視記録を調べて。
最後の記録は起動基地入り口よ。19時49分頃
She's just
彼女は
invisible
ベ
to
プリーと
cameras.
一緒に起動基地へと戻ってきてる。
起動基地に戻ったのはこれが目的ね。
指揮官 アクセ
Yeah,
ス
she's
と操作
trying
に
to
は
commit war
確かに
crime,
パスワードを必要としないけど、
and they can't blame
起
it
動
on
基地の
us.
メインシステムには2級パスワードが使われている。起動基地に属する人形リストの変更にもそのパスワードが必要よ。一晩では解析できるはずがない。
つまり
コルフェンは確かに自分勝手よ。でも彼女が所属権限を削除して
That's what you
起動基地を
think.
離れたとは思えない。もしかすると起動基地が
Thinks a hacker did this. It's the
権限が
hacker
消され
man.
たのかも。前回ジラードグループも同じ手口を
Gerard
使っ
group
ている
did
わ。
this.
コルフェンは何らかの理由により
あなたがそう言ってくれるのは喜ばしいわ。そ
They
の可能
hacked
性は
us.
ある。
We're gonna get revenge.
グローザ、サージャに連絡。クリフィームの向かった集落の
Rosa pauses for a moment, then she starts tapping away at the main terminal. Commotion breaks out outside the ops room. Hello, Rito. Why you stream singly rather than collab with Night Night? Because I want to stream Girls Frontline. Sliding door opens and Kralik comes in, dragging Helena with her. Nemesis follows close behind.
こら触るな触るなって言ってんでしょ。隊長の作ったデザートが落ちるじゃないのよ。
デザート食べる。
我慢しなさいよ。あんたの分だってちゃんとあるんだから。じゃあ引っ張るなっての。近づく苦痛集結をかならあんたがやれば。あんたの持ってるオレンジジュースが酸っぱすぎるからこいつが反応しないのよ。じゃなきゃ未だに残ってるわけないじゃない。
Can't stream solely? What do you mean I'm not allowed to stream alone? No?
酸っぱい。オレンジジュース嫌い。
Yuck, orange juice. Who wants orange juice? We only stream when we're playing games. Noticing my grim face, Kralik looks me up and down puzzled.
なんなのよその表情は。指揮官変なものでも食べ。さっきメイリンを見かけたわ。倉庫で何か探してるみたいよ。レプリーは休憩室今から来るって。コルフェンは見てないわね。
昨べから今まで誰かコルフェンを見てない？
見てないわ。コルフェンがどうかした？
しかなき秩序縁に無境。
どこ？どこのエリアよ。
貫通せし道のり。
ネメシスが昨べ装備室の外でコルフェンを見たって。ヘレナのため
Will
に
many
石を
people
探しに行く
recognize
とか
you
で
as a couple? I don't think anyone recognizes them. I think it's just you. It's all in your head.
コルフェンは戦闘服のままだったらしいわ。
You got the schizo mind.
あ、ちっちゃい石。
The word pebble seems to have stirred Helena's memory. She stopped trying to snatch the dessert out of Kralik's hand.
ちっちゃい石。指揮官。ちっちゃい石。
ヘレナ、
コルフェンあった。ちっちゃい石。ない。嘘
You
つ
didn't
き。
give her a pebble.
ちっちゃい石欲しい。
Helena runs toward me and tugging roughly at the hem of my coat.
立ちなさいヘレナ。いつどこでコルフ
わかんない。ちっち
I'll
ゃい
only remember if
石。
she gets a pebble.
ちっちゃい石ない。ごしゅ。うわ、指揮官だった。指揮官、レプリー登場。何かお手伝いすることある？
Head of Vepley sends Helena scurrying to hide behind me.
悪いや
He hates Fapley.
なんで嫌われちゃうの？ベプ
Maybe
リー
maybe
は
she hates
アイドル
idols.
なんだよ。
どうなってるの？
ああ、ゆうべベプリーがヘレナの面倒を見てたんだけど、会った途端ヘレナの髪の毛を引っ張ったんです。
髪の毛引っ張る。痛い。引っ張ってないよ。ただヘレナの前髪が翼みたいで可愛いと思っただけだもん。それでつい。
はあ、ちょっとあんたに引っ張られてこいつ倒れてたんだけど。
いやいやいや、ベプリーそんな力あるわけないない。
How strong is Fapley?
あんたの力の話なんてしてないわよ。ネメシスだけでも厄介だってのに。
敏感不揃いな絵だ。
あんたね。
ストップ。
みんなコルフェンがいなくなったの。
しばらく出てっただけでしょ。迷子の子供じゃあるまいし。迷子になる人形なんて。
コルフェンの権限がすでに削除されてるの。コル
削除。昨日たくさん道、でっかい画面、キラキラのコルフェン削除。
たくさん道、中枢エリア。コルフェンは昨日中枢エリアで起動基地のメインシステム。
Rosa contacts Mailing at once. This time the line connects very quickly.
隊長。いろいろ試したんですけど、リモールディングパターンの制限は解除できませんでした。
コルフェンを中枢エリアに一人にしたの？
はい。
起動基地のメインシステムは起動状態だったの？ベプリンの権限を処理した後。
覚えてません。
Employees are leaving things open. That's how the hackers get in.
何かあったんですか？コルフェンがどこか壊したとか？
コルフェンは言ったわ。
言った？
メリー、リモールディングパターンはいいわ。今すぐ指令室に来て。
一体何があったんですか？指揮官、言ったって。
ええ。
エルモ号の通信コード記録にコルフェンの名前が見当たらないの。
No, she can't be backed up then.
バックアップも消えちゃったってことですか？まさか昨日私のせいで。コルフェン最近ずっと落ち込んでたのに、私がメインシステムをロックし忘れて記録を消去しなかったから。
大丈夫よ。まずはこっちに来て。グロザ、サージャから座標はもらえたの？
まだ返信がないわ。
Try my best to keep my emotions in check.
座標を確認でき次第即座に目標へ向かって全速前進。グローザ、作戦準備を。
What are we fighting?
星々を。これがあなたの最後の輝き。これは決意の重さだ。イエーイ、サンキュー。ショータイム。落ち隕石のように未来は定まった。 未来は定まった。これで好きなことをする時間ができましたね。
Another fight. Beth, we will sing.
Hoshiよ、これがあなたの最後の輝き。これは決意の重さだ。イエーイ、今行くよ。ショータイム。落ち隕石のように未来は定まった。未来は定まった。なんてことない勝利だが、休む理由にはちょうどいいだろ。
敵ユニットの殲滅完了。グローザ招待。
入り口で待ってて。メリー、サージャから返事は？
ずっと見てますけど、まだメッセージはありません。コルフェ、
正確な座標はなし。
Clearly
あるの
gonna
は方向
kill
の
that Crifium
い
guy.
ざとなったらしらみつぶしに探すわ。
わかりました。走行速度を5分。速い。
There's no way Offney could go that far, right? She's walking. Elna, who has been sticking to me like glue, jumps up and throws up her arms in excitement.
座ってなさい。
ちっちゃいし。
Satisfied to finally elicit a response from me, Elna sits down obediently and looks at me with expectation.
コルフェンを探しに行くのよ。
Elena's head droops in disappointment. I'm happy that I'm not comforting her like I usually do. Elena pouts and reluctantly looks out the window. As we accelerate, the view outside the window flies past quickly.
指揮官、ベクトルエンジンは修理し終えましたけど、さすがに高効率稼働を長時間維持できません。1時間後、走行速度を時速30キロに
Oh no,
抑
a
え
1-hour-long
て、応急
emergency
プログラム
cooldown.
を1時間起動しないと。
ええ、エンジンの状況に気を配って。
ルート上にある2つの集落はどちらも廃棄されてる。翼を羽ばたかせる鳥の群れ。湖面にネメシスがさっきの生き袋の群れに問題ありってさ。
What's wrong with those
問
elites?
題ありありだよ。ベプリ何曲も歌ったのに少しも聞いてくれないんだもん。
The monsters hate Vepli singing.
ああ、通りでしっちゃかめっちゃかな音がしてたわけね。生き袋が変異したのかと思ったわ。ベプリ、
Vepli's actually
静
sure?
かにしなさいよ。コルフェンと背
Yeah,
は
she is sure. She's like,
なんで
this
あいつの
high.
騒がしいのよ。しっちゃかめっちゃかってベプリーが頑張って練習してきた歌なんだよ。パドリックちゃん、真面目に聞いて。そこ？あなたもよ、ベプリー。戦闘中は真面目にね。それと指揮官、ネメシスに同意すれば。
種類や攻撃方法が違うの？それとも
体格と攻撃スタイルに変化。いえ、そう形
They
容
look
するのは
different.
適切じゃない。巨大な砦に内在せし、かすかな変化を遂げる種子。さらに多くの結晶
Crystalish.
化？結
They
晶化の
they
違い？
full of radiation,
そう言いたいの？
more radiation. And the call Nemesis not.
確
Wow.
かに。ゴーラプス放射線を浴びてエリットに感染した生物は抗エリットワクチンを接種して
体内のコーラプス粒子を取り除いた上で適切な治療を受けなければ
What if people
身体状
turned
況が
into
徐
an
々に悪化
alien?
し始めるわ。通常結晶化は生物の内部から始まる。体表に見られるコーラプスクリスタルが多ければ、確かにさっきの生き袋、結晶の数はこれまでのやつらより少なかったわね。
ブリーフに登録されてる名称は？
そうそれ、今までのカエルは足が全部結晶化してて動きやしなかったのに、今日のやつらは飛び跳ねてたわよ。地面を打ち鳴らすみたいに、それは嬉しそうにね。
Make a sound when they jump? Make a thump?
トードの舞だよ。レプリーも習いたいんだ。キャロリックちゃん、動物の踊りの真似って難しいんだよ。もし覚えてたらレプリーにも教えて。
はあ？そこまでよ。私たちの位置はレッドエリアに近づきつつある。
Red
生き
zone.
袋に
It's
変化があっても
dangerous.
おかしくない。大した問題じゃないわ。
指揮官、前方に小規模の廃墟群が見えます。
迂回して。
その指揮官、車載観測レーダーのサーマルイメージでは廃墟内の大部
Could
分
be
が高
people
温にマーク
here.
されています。
グロー
Guess
ザ
we gotta check
偵
it
察を
out.
お願い。画像を回して。
了解。
警戒を維持。
体型維持。みんなちゃんとついてきて。あ、キャロリックちゃん、キョロキョロしない。
あのさ、頼むから一瞬だけでも静かにしてよね。あんた出発してからごちゃごちゃうるす。
Pollock turns to look at Vepli, who is walking behind Nemesis to the right. Does not notice. That grows as stone. Nemesis walks up and clamps a hand tightly over Pollock's mouth. The three dolls all stop.
あんた
曲折した道、後壁の前に沈黙す。
ベプリー分かっちゃった。ネメシスちゃんはキャロリックちゃんに黙っててほしいんだ。
静かに。奴らが出てきたわ。レプリー、映像を回し。
これで合ってる？
そう、こっちへ。
All of them quieten down. Quieten? Rosa stopped them at the corner of a tall building. Due to long years of wind erosion, the buildings, the route, and the top has collapsed. Now forms a pyramid-shaped obstacle that provides Doll's cover. Quickly walks up to Groza and names her micro-streaming device at what appears to be the entrance of the ruins through a shattered window. Group of road men are quietly exiting the ruins. They are all interlacing their fingers in a strange cross shape. Their faces are covered by their hoods and their strides are slow and coordinated. The sun is shining down brightly on these people, but they look no less spooky and mysterious.
普通の住民には見えませんね、指揮官。
Who are these people?
メイリー、いきなり喋らないでよ。ごめん。
静かに。
Leader of the procession suddenly stops, as if he has seen something. Everyone also comes to stop behind him. Leader slowly raises his hand and points in a certain direction. What does this mean? There's something rather odd about his body. His voice is soft and extremely hoarse. Sunlight shining on his raised arm is reflected brilliantly off the skin. The group behind him repeats the phrase of unknown meaning, then they start marching in the indicated direction.
隊長、指揮官、見えてる？あの人の体、石がたくさんついてるよ。きれい。
いいえ、コーラプスピースじゃなくて、あれはコーラプ
What's
ス
the
クリスタル。
difference?
見た感じでは。
隊長、ヘレナへのプレゼントにレプリーがもらってきてもいいか？
処理されていないコーラプスクリスタルは起動基地に持ち込め。濃厚な暗影、 隙間を満たす。
Alec wriggles and tries to pull Nemesis' hand off her face.
手をどけなさいよ。口を塞がれでどうあんたの翻訳しろってのよね。
Points to MVP.
隊
MVP.
長、
Oh.
奴らが起動基地。
Alec forgets to keep her volume down in her annoyance. The procession of roadmen look toward the four dolls. No, they're coming. The dolls emerge from behind their cover and approach the group that has come out from the ruins. The leader of the group seems rather agitated by the appearance of the dolls. He once again makes a strange finger, interlacing sign at them. He looks back and forth. Bentley looks back and forth between the roadmen and her silent, worried companions in confusion. And she sticks out her hand cheerily.
レプリーだよ。こんにちは。お、君たち何してるの？
迷える旅人よ。
Find them.
我らの列に加わ。
加わる？あ、レプリーわかった。スペシャルなダンスを練習するんでしょ？でしょ？
拒めば懲罰が訪れる。ニター様の指令に従いたまえ。
何言ってんのよこいつ。見たって何よ。変ね。
懲罰は至れり。懲罰は至れり。
Group of roadmen suddenly start charging at them. What are they gonna do? Beat up my dolls?
強引なんだから。
私
Those are repulsed the incoming mob of attackers. Ask for my orders over the comms.
相手は強烈な敵対傾向を見せているわ。
Yeah, shoot them with your guns. Guess not. They can shoot and skin. Said Commander said withdraw first, but it seems we're just gonna kill them all. U047 Type 1. What a great name.
星々よ。これがあなたの最後の輝き。これは決意の重さだ。次はシャープシャンプショータイム。墓地隕石のように未来は定まった。未来は定まった。
Okay.
これで好きなことをする時間ができましたね。
敵ユニットは戦闘エリアを離脱。14分後に起動基地へと帰還予定。
直接指令室へ。
何か状況が。
とりあえず来て。
After ending the call with Groza's team, I redirect my attention to Helena. Girl is huddling behind me and shaking like a leaf. Her eyes are squeezed tightly shut.
やだ。ヘレナさん、大丈夫ですか？
彼女のこんな様子は初めて見たわ。
Give her a reassuring pat and gently pry her fingers off my clothes.
私はここよ。心配いらないわ。
行かない。行きたくない。やだ。
ここは起動基地よ。私とメイリーしかいないから安全なのよ。
来ないで。行かない。
ええ、行かない。行かないわ。ヘレナ、ごらん。私はここよ。グローザたちもすぐに戻ってくる。
私も守りますよ。ヘレナさん、その。
Startled by the sound of the door being opened, she darts behind me and closes her eyes again.
来ないで。
なに縮
It's
こまっ
just the
て
team.
一体どうしちゃったのよ。指揮官、こいつ勝手にコントロールパ
いいえ。
エレナ、ペプリーだよ。
Happily. He gives Helena a little away from where she is. In the back of the group. Moved by the name Beverly, Helena's eyes snap open in fright and she shakes her head violently.
ペプリー、来ない。来ない。ダメ、ペプリー、元気を出して。小石はないけど。じゃあ、ベプリーのコレクション。黄色いリボンだよ。綺麗でしょ。エレナ、つけてみない？前髪に飾ればきっと可愛いよ。リボン綺麗、好き、ちっちゃいし、ペプリーね、リボンを使ったコーディネートをたくさん考えたんだよ。試す。
Helena takes the ribbon and pulls Beverly into the lounge. Beverly starts dressing the girl's hair with the ribbon.
ここに呼んだのはヘレナが原因なの？
原因の一つよ。さっきの映像に出てた奴らについて。
What are those
一番前に
weirdos?
立ってた人、体にコーラプスクリスタルがついてました。でも喋ってた。
これまで遭遇した生き袋どもと真逆じゃない。結晶化が遅れてて、あ、そうそう、あのリーダー格、喋り方がネメシスそっくりだったわ。
希薄な美風、敏感。
誰のメンタルが焼けただれてるですって？水でもぶっかけて冷やしてやろうか。
元素最高、混乱なる宗教。
前に奴らに会った
It's
ことある
met
って
them before.
ネメシスが。
Crazy.
前にあった奴らに？それとも似たような特徴を持っ
鈍乱な増知者、佐暦は
わからない。こっち見ないでよ、前と同じだっての。どれが有効な情報なのかわからないのよ。大勢。
指揮官、ヘレナさんがあれだけ怖がってたってことは、ネメシスさん同様、奴らを知ってるんじゃないですか？
もしそうなら。
大勢の人たちが近づいてきてます。
Coming to the MTV, kill them.
前の奴らと同じです。
迎撃よ、グローザ。奴らの体に特殊な記号が刻まれているかもしれない。
了解。
What note are we on now? Seven 6 to get to 710. So we you actually need to activate that. Yes, maybe take control of the machine guns. The turret's also in it. You, what a name. There's 2 more story notes and then 4 more battles. That's a lot of wasted
消
ammo.
耗率が 80%。
撤退した方向と距離は？
南東よ。距離にして約 3km。
特殊な記号は見つかった？
ないよ。ベプリー相手の服装とかちゃんと観察したもん。
次から次へと来てる。
Very hard to see her.
逃げた奴らをさっさと仕留めるわよ、指揮官。
ええ、処理を終えたらまずは帰還して。ベクトルエンジンの応急高温プログラムを実行しないと。付近に大きな廃墟建築があるから。
了解。
Letting my attention drift away from the projection screen for a moment, I try to extricate my hand from Helena.
指揮官動かない。
オーケーオーケー、動かない。ヘレナ、蝶々結びができないなら。
ダメ、練習。
Practicing on me.
なら他の誰かで練習したらどう？私の手に蝶々結びをされては。
メイリン。あ、はい、任せてください。指揮官、座標は隊長たちに送りました。
分かったわ。展開開始。
了解です。
Alien inputs the command, and the Almo changes direction. Soon afterwards, a continuous cluster of ruins appear outside the window.
車載観測レーダーの権限。
権限軌道を確認。スキャン中。スキャン完了。情報分析中。指揮
Who's
官。
there?
汚染エリアの人口密度をもってして2つの廃墟。
A lot of people hiding in the ruins.
データによると。
入ってみましょう。廃墟の周辺範囲に到達次第即座に減速し、応急高温追撃を終えたらすぐに廃墟内の状況を確認して。あなたたちの弾薬は消耗が著しい。
了解よ。
隊長、ベプリーのさっきの動き見てくれた？
ベプリー、他のメンバーがあなたをサポートしやすくなるためにも不要な動作を減らしてちょ。
不要な動作？隊長、ベプリーが最後にしたの超高難度の連続ターンだったんだよ。しかも
Spinning
着地は
jump.
大成功だ。
ついでに私を思いっきり蹴飛ばしてね。
わざとじゃないのに。ベプリーちゃんと謝ったでしょ。
地下に隠されし火炎、隙間より覗き見る。
謝ってる隙に敵が来てるのも気づかないで。ネメシスがいなかったら。
ネメシスちゃんありがとう。でも
交流し終えたら敵をちゃんと片付けるのよ。
ベプリーにお任せ。お客さんの熱意にはベプリーちゃんと答えるよ。
こんなやつの相手できるのコルフェンぐらいのものでしょ。
Where's the off name? Haven't
彼
heard
女
of,
を連れ戻すわよ。
haven't heard her in a while. As the team moves forward, the situation inside the ruins is gradually revealed.
あそこに誰かいる。
Who's that?
止まって。
Stopped by a large pile of junk. A man dressed in the same long robe as people from before walks past the junk pile. He seems to have heard something and turns to look in its direction. The else remain silent. Beverly tries to follow Nemesis' example and reaches out to clamp her head over Krollik's mouth. Krollik glares at her murderously.
いらなかった？
静かに。
Noticing nothing unusual though. The old man resumes walking in his previous direction.
続いて。
Rosa's team tails the roadman carefully through the various obstacles until they reach a relatively spacious and open area. There's no much building. I guess these are ruins. Open area seems to have meticulously maintained. A few rocks are stacked into a cairn in the center of the field.
これより映像を回す。
確認した。空き地にあるあれは何？
今の状況からは判断できかねるわ。
Surprise attack.
待って。奴らが何を言ってるのか聞いてみたい。
Almost stop talking. In the open field, the rogue group also falls silent at the same time. One of them walks up to the cairn in the center of the field. He seems to be muttering something with his fingers interlaced in front of his chest.
イモールぞ。
聞こえない。もっと近づけないの？
空き地が広すぎる。使えそうな遮蔽物は見当たらない。これ以上近づくと気づかれる恐れがあるわ。
Yeah, we can use them as bait.
そうして。
Rosa nods at Vepli and Kralik. Vepli makes an okay gesture in acknowledgement.
ベプリーにお任せだよ。
Vepli and Kralik start moving towards the center of the open space while carefully using various obstacles as cover.
ついてきてね。
私が前、あんたは後ろ。
いいよ。体型チェンジ。
The two dolls draw closer. The man's speech grows more audible.
主は苦痛の試練を与えたの。試練を受け入れ、試練を引き受け、試練に耐える。
意味不明なんだけど。
そのまま。
正常なる小石像。試練を終えし躯体に現れる。重なる心志、群青せし希望。イモール様はここにて待たれる。来た。とはにか。
Speaking man raises his arm and points in a direction.
とはなる安寧がために。アドパルリタス。
He stops speaking. For some reason, the crowd around him start weeping and huddling closer to him.
何を泣いてんのよ。
They crying, they're sobbing.
さっきのやつらと違うじゃない。
スペシャルなダンスの練習なのかな。
More and more people gather on the empty field. They form orderly lines and are getting ready to move. On the other end of the hall, on board the Elmo. Standing in front of the projection screen, my eyes are transfixed by the footage.
受精者。
Nice. Oh no.
私の推測が正しければ。
Coming back. The commander's remembering.
多勢に無勢よ。先に戻って弾薬の補充を。私たちが外で奴らを見張っておく。
Around the empty field.
キャロリック、レプリー、そっちに敵が向かってるわ。
The person wearing the same robe suddenly approaches them from a small path to the side. Upon seeing Vepli and Kralik, he walks up to them.
アドパルリタス。
Kralik and Vepli are so absorbed by the crowd they still jump at his voice even with Rosa's warning. They didn't know. Kralik's yelp cuts right through the crowd's weeping. That wasn't loud though. Everyone on the empty field turns toward where Kralik is. The weeping gradually ceases, but unlike before, these people are not launching an immediate attack.
主は救済せり。主は選択せり。受戦者よ。試練。
君もベプリーたちに来てほしいの？
奴らに加わって。
レプリーとキャロリックの弾薬は残りわずかよ。長時間にわたる
まず奴らを追って。この数が相手では今戦ったとしても不利よ。パラデウスよ。
Paradise. They were in the first game, but I think they were more like robots and stuff.
蝶々結びできた。指揮官見て。
ええ。
応急高温プログラムの終了を確認。ベクトルエンジンは10秒後に再起動します。カウントダウン開始。10、9、8、7、
指揮官。
3、2、1。再起動成功。現在の走行速度を時速10キロに設定。
10 kilometers per hour?
現在の走行速度を維持。
Super slow.
でも応急高温プログラムを強制終了させたばかりです。低速走行であればエンジンに負担はかかりませんけど、なるべく
走行を続けて。キャロリックとベプリー両名との距離を 5km に維持。 15分ごとに連絡を取り、
指揮官。
ええ。グローザ、補給を終えたらあなたとネメシスはすぐに軌道基地入り口で待機。それとキャロリックに連絡を。ドローンの準備は完了したから補給物資は近くに投下される。
ドローン飛ぶ。
ネメシス、ヘレナを休憩室へ。
沈黙の記録、草原にてす。
やだ、飛ぶ練習。
Let's fly the drone.
彼女を連れて行きなさい、ネメシス。その
指揮官。
グローザ、何か補足が？
現在の状況から見てベクトルエンジンの整備作業を優先するべきよ。
すでにレッドエリアに限りなく近づいている。ここの闇ブローカーネットワークは不安定よ。
ドローンに信号中継機をセットすればいい。物資投下を終えたら軌道基地の代わりに一定の距離を保ちつつ。
奴らの向かおうとしている先が、
相手は徒歩なのよ、指揮官。
No, I always thought that everyone else was traveling on foot.
軌道基地を付近に止めればいい。
Just like Kaufne, how did she get away? Now we drove like 90 kilometers per hour away from her to some ruins.
軌道基地とドローンは移動できるわ。彼らの移動速度や移動範囲が予想を超えていたとしても、ドローンの方角はいつでも調整できる。
今最も重要なのは奴らにパラデウスに追いつくことなの。
パラデウス？
ネメシス、彼女を連れて行きなさい。
怖い、先生。
その名で呼ばないで。
指揮官。
Rosa and I stare at each other. The ops room is engulfed in silence.
そこまで深刻なわけでもないですよ。ベクトルエンジンならすでに一度修理してますし、短時間内ならと。
メイリー、あなたはネメシスと一緒にヘレナを連れて休憩しなさい。軌道基地のモニターおよびキャロリックとベプリーとの。
Rosa averts her gaze and walks towards Mei Ling, watching us at the main terminal with unease.
指揮官。
金光せし主より縁に光の岸辺へ至る。
Nemesis walks over to Helena and pats her on the back. Helena wants to say something, but she is too intimidated by the tense atmosphere.
じゃあ
何かあれば連絡するわ。
The three of them leaves the ops room. Mei Ling keeps looking back on her way out.
もし軌道基地の故障が心配な
I
ら
can fix it, of
私
course.
に任せてください。
Both Rosa and I remain silent. The door slides shut under Mei Ling's worried gaze.
少し
My fault?
ごめんなさい、グローザ。私が気をせいてしまったばっ。
その言葉をヘレナが聞いたら、さっきみたいな表情は。
ヘレナ、そうよ、ヘレナ。完全免疫体、受精者。奴は死んでいなかった。グローザ、環境状況を比較。隠れられる遮蔽物を探して停車。メイリーに伝えて。ベクトルエンジンの処方。
先ほどの命令を維持して、指揮官。
さっきはごめんなさい。もう一度謝るわ。
距離が遠ければ私とネメシスでも駆けつけられるかどうか。
でもさっきは
私が異議を唱えたのはあなたに怒り任せで判断を下してほしくなかったからよ。でもさすがは元グリフィンの指揮官とでも言うべきかしら。確かにあの状況で彼らと敵対していたらドローンで補給ができたとしてもパラデウスに関連する手がかりは途絶えていたでしょ。
Rosa pauses when she sees that I've cooled down. She smiles faintly.
ドローンの数もゼロに戻ってしまうかも。またドローンを手に入れるために頑張らないとね。
How much does it cost out? It takes years to get another one.
まずはメンテナンスと補給をしてき。
指揮官様には話し相手が必要かと思って。 あなたの記憶にあるパラデウスはどんな様子なの？
狂人の集まりよ。いいえ、
これまで目にしてきた者たちのような。
少し違うわ。いいえ。
Slowly calm down and try to recall the past. Rosa doesn't have any previous neural records, so if we're only talking about my memories.
グリフィン時代に遭遇したパラデウスのメンバーは体の一部が機械化していて、
Yeah, they were
コラプス
mechanical.
クリスタルなんてものは付着していなかった。それに他人に加われなどと勧
They
誘もしな
weren't
かったはずよ。
people. They weren't the
そ
cult
の
of
点で
people.
は奴らは確かに記憶の中の
What
パラデウスと
happened to
は
them?
異なる。同じ点といえばコーラプス放射線を恐れないこと、それから受戦者という珍しい呼び方ぐらいかしら。
イモール、彼らが繰り返
ないわ。あるいは知らないだけかもしれ。
コーラプス放射線を恐れない。それが彼らの特徴なら防護服を着ていない人形を勧誘してもおかしくはないわ。
でも奴らの体にパラデウスのマークはなかった。奴らが本当にパラデウスなの。
ヘレナの箱にもそれらしいマークはなかった。
確かに。
もしコルフェンが軌道基地を離れた後彼らに遭遇していたら。
確かにその可能性は大いにある。
Kaufney joined them. Is that it? Rosa walks over to me from the main terminal.
大丈夫よ、指揮官。この手がかりを追いましょう。
Places her hand lightly on my shoulder.
今回は必ず私たちの手で終わる。
Will you really finish it for reals?
いいえ、キャロリックから映像。
流して。
Luna brings up Krollik's footage on the projection screen. Footage shows Krollik and Vepley following the group of road people into an ordinary-looking settlement. Peacefully, settlement appears pretty similar to the one where Saja lives. Only difference is that the residents scattered around this settlement are all dressed in the same robe we've seen before as they work on modifying some of the buildings.
こいつらずーっとブツブツつぶやいてんだけど、いつになったら戻れるのよ、指揮官。ベプリーはちゃんとお返事したよ。観客の声に応えるのもアイドルの務めだもん。はあ、返事？あれのどこが会話だってのよ。てか一番うるさいのはあんたなんだけど。ベプリーうるさくなんかないもん。あれは誰が来た。
Group of road people appear in the footage. They clearly bear injuries. But they are not wearing any gear that would protect them against collapse radiation. On their faces is a zeal that is rather unusual in people living in contamination zones. I'm gonna baptize my dolls.
座標を確認。
送ったわ。次はどうするの、指揮官。
コルフェンがそこにいるか確認して。それと
敵ユニット接近中。映像を比較。
Oh no, they
さっ
found
きのやつ
us.
だよ。
振り払って座標へ向かうわよ。キャロリック、できる限り情報収集を。
Oh, what is this? Night Night. Hello, Night Night. Thank you for the raid. How was your stream? Rito's back. How's your Shadow of Mordor? Yeah, I am on 7-7, so there's like three more notes left, I think, and maybe one more story maybe. We done through. You have walked out of Mordor.
Let's go.
What was the Shadow of Mordor about then?
Fucking go.
Did you win? Hunted down the war chiefs? and you're not sure how far I am. I say, are you still in the shadow, mortal? But you say you walked out. Anyways, I hope you had a good stream. 22%. Gonna do 4 more streams, right? We're killing these cultists or something. Apparently they're trying to baptize my doll Vepli and Kralik. This one's just a story node.
敵さんと戦闘エリアからの離脱を確認。
また逃がしたの?
Structured like an Arkham game, so over 22% but not sure how far through the main story. It's a mystery.
こちらが気づく前に
戻ってきて。補給を終えたら。
了解。
メリー、ヘレナはどうしてる?
So yeah, I finished the event story in an hour. It wasn't too long. Then I was continuing chapter 7. And this one is longer than the event. We're almost done. There's 3 more battle nodes.
彼女が起きて指令室へ行きたがったら。
わかりました。
指揮官。
Where's this place?
どうしたの?
見えないの。前のあれ。
Kofne. Oh yeah, Kofne left us. I wonder why she would do that.
画面が暗すぎるわ。
わからない。どっかの建物の中じゃない。ブツブツ言ってた奴らが全員入ってったから私たちも続いたの。そしたら大勢。
その辺りが暗すぎて感度と絞りを調整できませんか?
わかった。レプリ調整して。レプリにお任せ。感度調整 OK。絞り調整
See Kofne. Whoa. View gradually brightens up, revealing several figures at an unknown distance as the camera zooms in. Figures are all robed, but the one with blue hair stands out from the rest.
見えたわ。近づける。
遠くはないけど、人が多すぎるわ。誰も動かない。
Blue hair figure looks towards Kralik and Vepli as she hears a familiar voice. Along with something surprised, I can just about make out what she says by reading her lips. Why is she here? Kofne averts her gaze immediately.
彼女は何を見てるの?
Vepli moves her camera to capture another figure also dressed in the same room.
なんとかしてコルフェンに近づいて。
わかったわ。
Kralik and Vepli are just about to make their move when everyone suddenly hushes up around them.
どうしたの?
誰か来た。
In the feet, the blurry figures gradually stop moving. Silence is interrupted by a rustling sound. The rope bow in unison and make the cross sign with their fingers while facing a certain direction. I hold this position for so long I start wondering if the live feed has disconnected. I'm just about to ask Kralik and Vepli when a soft voice speaks. Is it saying anything? I don't hear it. Then it stops and everything is silent once more.
喋ってるのは誰?
知らない。他の奴らと格好が違うわね。遠くてよく見えないわ。みんな注意してね。
Vepli points the camera at a higher point. Some blurry symbols flash past the screen for a split second.
ストップ.
Symbols?
ズームできる.
最高倍率になってるよ。
今見てるところの上よ。壁の方にあるの。 何のマーク？
マークどれよ。
Symbol. Frolic turns to look and her bunny ears briefly block the view.
あれは何なの。
Circle with lines? What does that look like?
命の境界標識、悠久なる静粛に。
Nemesis has returned to the office room and is now also staring at the projection screen. Several acute angles peek through the space between Frolic's bunny ears. Nemesis frowns slightly.
ちょっかい出すんじゃないわよネメシス。
斬新な交流が空に満ちる。駆逐、先導せし。
ネメシスは何て？
こういう形のコンパス、昔
Nemesis has seen it.
見かけてた。
There's some hesitation. Nemesis nods.
私たちに会う前のこと。でもあなたを見つけた時、そういったマークはどこにもなかった。
Was she part of Paradise?
ネメシス、来て。
Fox's voice speaks again, interrupting Nemesis before she can answer. The sound of the voice, the rope crowd in the feed start bowing again, making the cross sign with their fingers again.
先にコルフェンを。キャロリック、奴らが動き出したわ。コルフェンに近づけるか試して。レプリ、カメラの位置を調整できる？
レプリ、今から挑戦するね。指揮官、見える？
Look, it's a video. Whoa. You see a dark figure on the blurry image. Yeah, that's pretty blurry. The figure standing amidst the crowd is not particularly tall and standing on a simple podium, which is briefly visible whenever the crowd shifts. On the podium, the figure gazes serenely over the crowd at the light source in the dimly lit space with their arms open towards the sky.
それは去りゆく時だけにとどまる。ご覧、主は我らを見ておられる。忠誠を捧げんと、主は我らを見ておられる。主の権勢が守り。我ら、主の芸術的あまねくすべての光に祈りを捧げ。
Who is it more?
妹の皇室。我らいざ輝きを包まんと。我らの普通をよ。
Using the rope warships shippers as cover, Frolic and Vepli manage to slip close to Coffney. Frolic grabs Coffney's hand.
行くわよ。まずはここから出るわ。奴らが何してんのか知らないけど、
Coffney almost falls over when Frolic tries to drag her along, but she pushes Frolic away using her other hand.
私はここに残ります。
Staying, she's gonna become a Paradise. And we gotta kill her.
いい加減にしなさいよ。どうせフリーなんちゃらを閉めとけばいいんでしょ。
閉める。
Yeah, gonna make Criffy a loyal fan of Vepli. Hold on.
あなたたちが閉める。あいつを。私は戻って、あなたたちが残って。
できないこともないよ。ここにいる観客、みんななんだか変な感じ。レプリ、みんなをハッピーにしてあげるんだ。
ハッピー？どうやって？まさか歌って踊るとか？だったら試してみなよ。奴らに返り討ちにされないかどうか。
Yeah, well, if Vepli just goes up and sings and dances, what will happen?
つまり、ここの観客ってステージとの交流が好きなタイプ？
あなた。
キャロリック、彼女を連れ戻して。
隊長、これはリソースの消耗とリスクを考慮した上で下した
命令を執行しなさい、キャロリック。
も もう知らないから。コルフェン、ほら行くわよ。聖火の間、主は我らを生きておられる。主の儀が守り。
She's looking at us, or she's talking too loud. Figure on the podium turns to look at Kralik. Through the camera, I meet the figure's gaze for a brief moment.
しまった。絶対。
Figure raises an arm and points at where she is looking. The rogue crowd all turned their heads in unison. Mom's line breaks up in a burst of static. A faint cry just before the signal is lost. Some. Oh, now gotta kill them all. In a certain factory in the yellow zone. As command, the crowd, who was just looking at them, now starts charging towards them. It is threatening to happen in the densely packed space. The trio are pushed up against each other as they desperately try to avoid being engulfed by the incoming wave. Perfume, I don't know.
なもん気にしてる場合？奴らを撃退してとっとと離れるわよ。
ベプリ頑張ったよ。でもみんなの熱気がすごすぎて対応しきれない。
ちょっとコルフェン、こっちに来なさいよ。
クリビウムはどこなの？いなくなった。確かに。
何？アンフィアって誰よ？
あ、ベプリわかった。コルフェンちゃんの
Yeah, they're fans.
観客？何も知らないくせになんで来たのあんたたち。
はあ？私らが来なかったらあんた今頃バラされて廃品回収行きだったの分かってんの？ああ、ご丁寧にメンタルバックアップも消してたんだっけ？まさか私らに闇ブローカーのとこからね。
産業メンタルやめてよね、白々しい仲間のふりなんてもううんざり。
You lie about being in the URN scene.
あんたが嘘ついてようがいまいが私に何の関係が。だ
ったらなんで関わるの？あんたたちそんなこと続けてたら
Will die?
そのうち
She has a backup though. It doesn't matter if she died. She's gonna die, but she's not also not dead.
汚染エリアで生きていけなくて物資箱に隠れて私らの軌道基地に潜り込んできたのはどこの誰だったかしらね。あんたに関わるな。汚染エリアです。
ストップ。みんな同じパフォーマンスの仲間なんだから喧嘩は良くないよ。
That precise moment, Kralik takes out the rogue worshippers who got their hands on duct and drags her out of the crowd.
私から離れるなって言ったでしょ。これ
私隊長と指揮官もうすぐかな。
そろそろね。どうなってんのよ。通信が使えないじゃない。
Kralik neutralizes the rogue worshippers, blocking the way, and tilts her head at Beverly and Coffee behind her.
ベプリただいま参上。行かない。
He's not going.
あんたね。
Then she wanna go.
ここに及んで。
Billy wants to kill this Perfume.
隊長と指揮官が。はあ？すごいはずのキャロリックさん、まだわかんないの？ここには敵が大勢いる。あなたたちと私を連れ出すのにどれだけの資源と時間がかかるかしらね。メンタルバックアップも所属権限も全部私が消したの。
あんたね、わがままもいい加減にしなさいよ。
Your path is soon blocked again by more incoming worshippers and rogues. Kralik bends her knees bulk out her blade. Her eyes narrow.
何をよ。
隊長は必ず来る。ああ、それとあの邪魔くさいネメシスも。指揮官本人はさすがに来ないと思うけど、あんたが隊長を目にしたら私と帰る。どう？
くだらない。そんなわけわかんない賭けなんかして何の意味があるの？ってことはコルフェンちゃんは絶対隊長が来るって。
ほらね、言ったでしょ。ただのわがままだって。コルフェン、こいつらもう私らを敵とみなしてる。
ダメ。私は。
After taking care of the rogue worshippers, in front of her once again, Kralik moves back impatiently to Coffin.
わかったわかった。わがままなら戻ってから隊長に。
People armed with different weapons have appeared behind Coffin, and those weapons are about to hit her.
コルフェン後ろ。
Battle time.
どきなさい。
Can't believe the story's still only 4 people. With that lead, there should be 5 people now.
これがあなたの最後の輝き。これは決意の重さだ。イエーイ。みんな上げていくよ。ショータイム。落ち隕石のように未来は定まった。未来は定まった。次はシャークリーの時間だよ。なんてことない勝利だが休む理由にはちょうどいいだろ。
Alright, this is the last 2 more notes and then we're done. In the ops room aboard the Elmo. Elna, who was made to leave before, is now sitting peacefully in the lounge behind me, while all my attention is focused on the screens that are displaying a myriad of information.
目標地点まで残り 7km。 規定の規律、視野に満ちる。
ネメシス、危険が迫ってると言いたいの？
In the comms window, Nemesis opens her mouth to speak, but then she just shakes her head slowly.
それともパラデウスに関する情報を思い出したとか？
Nemesis shakes her head again. After some thought, she nods.
衣類の喧騒、糸を行く、もつれ合う。
そのキャロリックさんとの連絡がまだつきません。
仕方ないわ。彼女が戻ってから尋ねましょう。
了解。
Rosa and Nemesis keep moving forward, and the building in which Kralik and the others are currently located slowly comes into view.
指揮官、
何？
ここの建物、集落で見かけるものとは異なるわ。ネメシス、映像を回して。
They sure are streaming a lot of video.
共通摂氏製造者。
Video feed appears on the screen, replacing Rosa and Nemesis. Since the person behind the camera is moving at high speed, the video is shaking rapidly, and everything is a blurry mess. Amidst the sphere of yellow, a cluster of spiry black architecture of uneven heights gradually appear on the screen. Their outlandish appearance makes them very eye-catching.
あれは黒い塔
Black
でしょうか。
towers? What does that mean?
光線の影響ね。実際にはダークグレー、ブラウングレー、黒で構成されてるわ。ここの位置からじゃ比較的新しい建物であることしかわからない。外壁はところどころつながりが甘い。
Towers are wobbling. It's
この
gonna
風力で
fall over.
建物の規模は不揃いよ。ざっと見て、高さはおよそ1メートルから10メートル。見た目は
パラデウスにこんな風習が？
How can it only be 1 meter tall?
モリカ
Anna, who has been sitting quietly in the lounge, suddenly jumps to her feet and turns to look at her. She recalls briefly when she meets my gaze. She averts her eyes, then forces herself to look up at me again.
モリカチキカ
Realizing her mistake, Anna squeezes her eyes shut and shudders.
指揮官よ。
Back in at her. Opens one eye, then seeing my gesture, she jumps up halfway. She takes 2 steps closer to me, then she stops in her tracks.
ヘレナ
ええ。
By reassurance, Elna runs up to me and tugs tentatively at my sleeve. Smooth out her hair, which has fallen out of place when she ran.
怖くない指揮官
ヘレナ、ボリカとは何？
Orca.
知ら
Or
知ってなくちゃ
Cha.
いけ。
大きいのそれがボリカなんですか？
Orca.
ボリカ
映像の中の建物と一緒なの？ボリカを見たことが？
Question seems so challenging. Helena scrunches up her entire face in contemplation.
違うトゲトゲ
どこで見たの？
暗いの大きい
Hellena's answer is vague. My silence seems to be making her uneasy.
ヘレナ役立つ
Tugs at my sleeve again. Her cheeks are flushed as she grows nervous.
ええ、とても役立ったわよ。
指揮官、目的地に到着。
ああ、
Focus my attention on the projection screen again. Observing from a close distance, the architectures vary in sizes. The smallest is no larger than a table. The largest just shy of 3 stories tall. Just then, the largest 3-story tower-shaped architecture with strange but plain appearance reflects the gentle sunlight and shines brightly on this stretch of wilderness in the yellow zone. A small factory nearby pales in comparison. Several road people are scattered outside the factory, their fingers all making the cross sign.
キャロリックの言ってた工場かしら。
座標を確認キャロリックさんとの通信が途絶えた地点に間違いありません
工場付近に多数の敵ユニットを発見。
突入準備。まずはコルフェンたちを連れ戻すわよ。
They're here. Yeah, they came to see Vepley's performance. Wouldn't it be cool if they gave us 5 slots instead of 4? Wait, how did they get? Oh, there's a ladder here.
星々よこれがあなたの最後の輝きこれは決意の重さだああじゃあ今行くよ落ちて隕石のように未来は定まった未来は定まった
wonder if the AI just waits for everyone to get there, or they just run
未来
around.
は定まった
They're
未
trying
来
to
は
chill.
定まった
Okay, they're all on there. Or they're just gonna go for the kill all wound.
隊長
Fox sends the person blocking her way flying and drags Coffee back on her feet.
コルフェちゃんと立ちなさいっての無秩序な運動本質に隠さそりゃそうだわこそこそ走り回ってるだけのあんたならコルフェンを連れてくぐらいどうってことないわよね蓄積する元素影響してんのはあんたのひねくれたメンタルでしょうがああ違うわコルフェンをたぶらかしたのはあんたね
私はたぶらかされてない
どうせこいつに近づきすぎて頭をやられたんでしょうよ符号摂氏現行投射による陰影ある奇遇ね私もよあんたなんかよりコルフェンのが何百倍もマシだわこの際コルフェンを私に残してったらどう
Trading nemesis for Kaufman? More rogue worshippers enter the fray. Buck is starting to struggle with holding back the emerging crowd. Several worshippers manage to slip past and charge towards Vet Fleet behind her.
ネメシスレプリーの援護コルフェン戻るわよ
Kaufman remains silent with her back facing Rosa.
あなたの目的を忘れたのその程度の弾薬でここに残って医療班の二の舞になるつもり
私は違う
なら行くわよ
ほらほらほらグダグダ言ってないでとっとと行くわよ
Wood grabs Kaufman by the collar from behind and drags her out of harm's way.
レプリーこいつを連れてきなさい
オッケーコルフェンちゃん握手会だよレプリーの手を離さないでね
They presses her lips and finally decides to give in. Fighting the two dolls' momentum, she starts retreating towards the entrance of the factory where Rosa and Nemesis currently are.
主は我らに提示
A dark figure who has been standing on the spot in silence raises her hand.
懲罰は痛み配信せし者を救済に
何言ってんのかさっぱり
Rogue worshippers gradually fall silent around them. They make the cross sign with their fingers, bow slightly, and start to make way. Dark figure glides towards the dolls along the path.
早くこっちへ
完璧なショーができたよシャープ
Hey, the last
パフォ
note.
ーマンスにも期待してね
We go to a battle immediately. Oh, this is not the Neater. Fighting the, what are they called? I don't know. Some bell something with numbers. Bell Leader 137, Bell Leader 212. Switch
耳を澄まして
Diane. That sucks when they have the stability index, they take less damage. Man, don't you hate it when the bosses come as a pair? And one shot.
今行くよ。ごめんね。それ。
It's like does once to play damage.
こっちを見なさい。
横たわれば楽器、立てれば兵器。千軍万馬の勢いをご拝聴あれ。はっ。これだ、安らかに眠って。
Yippee. Did it. Hooray, we're done chapter 7.
パフォーマンスにも期待してね。走行速度を時速 80km に設定。
Going so fast.
追いついてきた？
車載観測レーダーの観測範囲内には見当たりません。
現在の走行速度を維持、環境情報を比較し、敵を振り切れたことを確認できたら。
わかりました。
応急補給は終わった？
隊長よりメッセージです。隊長とコルフェンは補給を終えています。ですがコルフェンが権限所属の再登録を拒む。さっきの戦いでキャロリックさんとベプリーさんの組対が
Oh
損
no,
傷しています。
they're damaged.
ネメシスさんは
あなたはコルフェンと仲が良かったけど。
もちろん心配です。でも心配、私も。
ええ、応急処置はネメシスに任せておきましょう。
もちろん構いませんけど。コルフェン、
それともう一つ、あなたとヘレナに。
15 minutes later.
コルフェン。
The door slides open. Helena spots Kaufman in the back and looks up at me. I give her a small nod. Helena grins happily and waves her arm at Kaufman.
こっち、コルフェン。はい、ヘレナちゃん。蝶々結び、綺麗。はい、綺麗です。コルフェン、嫌い？好きですよ。コルフェン、好き。
Helena dashes towards Kaufman, closing the distance between them. Kaufman is startled, but she only takes a step back.
これは
Helena smooths out the non-existent wrinkles on her bow and pins it delicately on Kaufman's chest.
あげる。全部好き。これはベプリのですよね。ベプリくれた。コルフェン好き。あげる。いいんですよ。ありがとうございます、ヘレナちゃん。
ここを離れて叶うはずもない相手の手に落ちに行くつもり？
This night, Rosa's face remains expressionless. Kaufman's hand freezes over the bow pin on her chest.
隊長。
あなたにコルフェンと名付けた人がその決断に賛同するとでも？
Ignoring Mei-Ling, Rosa continues to gaze impassively at Kaufman.
わかりません。わかりませんよ。私に彼女の答えを知る機会なんて。
あなたが死にに行くことに。
死にに行くんじゃありません。コルフェン、私たちも一緒に行くよ。隊長はコルフェンのためにクリフィウムの問題を解決しようと。私のために解決？ 物資の消耗とリスクを計算して逃げるんじゃなくて。
誰が逃げるなんて言ったの？
逃げじゃなかったら何なのよ。軌道基地だって高速で走ってるじゃない。
奴らとの距離を取っているのよ。相手の不意をつかなければ私たちが優勢に立つことはない。
Over my head, the sunlight shining through the window in the ops room hits my profile. Don't know if they can glean anything from my face, but I'm trying my best to stay composed.
あの消失せしカビタが何なのか私も知りたいの。
So it's at the end. We're done, guys. You did it. In chapter 7. Well, until next time. Let's see. Okay, thank you everyone for coming, watching, lurking. Let's go to Ainsley Sentry. He's playing Kingdom Come. Betting on something? They have gambling in that game. Tomorrow, maybe it's Dark Souls, I don't know.
I have.
Buncom, hello, thank you for coming. But it's over, we're done chapter 7. Came at the end. I'm gonna read Ainsley. I know you've been lurking, thanks for lurking. Yeah, we're done now. We did the event story, and now we did chapter 7. Now we're going to watch Ainsley play Kingdom Come. Why are you killing me again? Alright, have a good night.
「この